You ever got around some people and you just wonder, it's like, yo, why is it that these people love to talk behind people's back? Why is it these people always have a say about what they think about a certain individual, but they're not human enough to really tell these people how they feel? At some point, you just sit there and just listen. And you just question yourself. It's like, yo, I do not feel comfortable being around these people. At least for me, that's how I am. I'm a kind of person, if you feel that, hey, you got something to tell, or you feel you have something to say about a certain individual, yo, just tell them. What is the worst that can happen? Hey, some people could take it the wrong way, and that's what it is. Most people are afraid for consequences. So what they do, they'll talk behind people back. And I got something to tell you when you do get around these type of people and what you should do. But you see the title of the video. Is it really okay to gossip? And my question, of course, is going to be no. But I'm going to tell you why it's not good to gossip. But before I get into the video, let me introduce myself. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend. And I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If I get into the video, I may sound like I'm out of it. I may look like I'm a little tired. This weekend, I'm really under the weather. I've been weak. Of course, I'm getting things done. Of course, I gotta grind. Can't stop, won't stop. But a little under the weather. Feel a little weak. I don't know if I came up with a fever or something like that. But it's been this weekend. I'm feeling a little better. But if I sound crazy to you, and that's the reason why. And I have been getting restless sleep. But yo, the grind still continues. All right, and I gotta get this information to you guys because I love y'all. But I got some reasons why it's not good to gossip. And if it's ever good to gossip, and I'm going to tell you why it's not. So let me get into why. One of the reasons why you can hurt feelings. You can definitely hurt feelings. Gossip can hurt, like, for example, you can get around somebody, and supposedly this person came and talked to you about somebody, and you gave an opinion. That person, you did not even have a conversation with that person. You didn't even tell, you don't really even know that person, what they're going through. And that person could feel some type of way. If they find out, okay, me and so-and-so, we heard that, that you're not that good at playing basketball. And the way you lifted through the basketball was kind of funny, this, that, and the third. And let's use my name as an example. Me and Gene was talking about it, and he said that you could play ball. Just for him or her hearing your name is kind of off, and basically that person could feel embarrassed. They would not trust you, and they would just feel like, okay, this is what you about. You just talk behind my back, and you're fake. So that's one of the things too. And also to just let you know, I got a list down why it's not good to gossip. So if I'm looking up, that's one of the reasons why. Another thing, you can damage relationships. Basically, it could be that friend of yours that, that thought that, hey, that you was honest with them, you was always real with them, and you could come across as them like, okay, I could trust you, but other people in other environments can be like, okay, can hear you or other person talking about it, right? You could be listening, and then just for you being there, they'll take it the wrong way, right? So basically, I always say, like when you do get around people that do gossip, 9 times out of 10, those type of people, they don't have no identity. I personally know someone that actually had to distance myself from this person. That's what that person did. And then when they did get around me trying to talk, I just cut them off. Like, that's how cool I was. I was just, I don't say anything, and they just know I don't tolerate that. But you shouldn't even be around people like that. You know, that's another reason I'm going on. You can spread misinformation. So a person could say something completely different what that other person is saying, and then you can hear that and you're like, oh wow. Just because that person had a conversation with it doesn't mean that person was telling you could be telling you the truth. Because I always found out with this, right? It could start off with one person. They could tell 100 people, right? That person could tell a bunch of people, and let's say it was like 100 people, right? That person, the 100 person, whatever they find out is going to be a total different information. So when that person is explaining the situation, it's going to be totally different because everybody. And this is one of the reasons why I do not like nobody. I don't like gossiping at all. It's just crazy, yo. I just had to, whatever. You create drama. That right there, that's like the biggest thing you can really do. Like, you know what I mean? For example, like, here go the arguments. Here go the hurt, you hurting feelings and people just not gonna, you just not gonna feel right. It's just like, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Just for you, that person coming up to confront you, and then let's say I'm not saying using you as an example, but I want you to put yourself in this position, and then this person is coming up to you and say, okay, doesn't just said this, that, and I heard that you said this. How do you feel? You feel like, dang, like, you don't want all this animosity coming towards you, and this is like, yo, that person just told me that. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Just for them telling you that, and then they heard that your name is in it, person is just gonna come and confront you, and let's say if you're at work and then the boss calls you in and say what this person said, we heard that. It's just, that's the thing, a place that you work in where you make money to survive, and then nothing but drama just occurs. It's crazy, It reflects poorly on you. Like I said, think about how you're gonna look. Like, everybody's gonna look at you like, yo, that's Mike over there. Yo, be careful with him because, he was talking to so and so, and they were just saying stuff about Maria, and Maria wasn't even in the job, and they were saying this and that, and then that you ain't. So I always say, don't even try it, man. People just talking, let them talk. It will damage a person's self-esteem. If you're not confident enough, like for example, I had to really build myself. It was at one point when I was 18 years old. I remember, matter of fact, it was my early 20s. I remember somebody spread a rumor and said to somebody that I have a child. Now, don't get me wrong, to this day, I don't have any kids. I don't have any kids. But that person, I know who that person was, and that person felt some type of way. And because they took money from me, this is an older guy, I'm talking about this dude had to be in his 50s doing stuff like that. And that person said that I'll have kids, and here you go, everybody's telling me, hey, you're gonna be a bad person. I'm young. Yo, this is, I heard that you have a kid, this, that, and that. Everybody say, oh, this is not good, da, da, da. And I told the person, I was like, I don't even have any kids. Think about it, how a person that meant well is minding their own business and just hearing, that just hurt your self-esteem, yo, you know what I mean? And people like that, they just have, like, for example, they have a toxic mindset, you know what I mean? Like the way they see things and the way they do things. I always say this: when a person talk bad about you and try to bring you down, they just telling you how they feel about themselves. Period. But like I said, when the rumors came and spread rumors about me, like I have a kid and I'm doing this and doing that, especially I'm coming from a Caribbean household. They really, especially here in the, what my mom went through. raising all four, 3 to 4 kids at the time. I'm chasing opportunities. I'm graduating high school. I'm doing my best to, and life was already hard at the time. And somebody spreading rumors, and then at the time I used to take things to heart. I'm like, yo, this person's saying this to me, and it's grown people. But it is what it is, though. You know what I mean? But don't have kids now. I would love to have kids, but like just spreading rumors like that, and I meant well for people. I'm telling you, man, you could really damage somebody's self-esteem. I could use that. I'm a prime example, like for real. That, And another one. For a person that do gossip and why it's not good to gossip, you could really miss opportunities for growth. You have to think about it. Most people that do gossip, they don't got anything good that's going on with their lives. They don't have an identity. So when they see somebody that has light and that's about something, they want to tear you down. So they'll make up things. Why? Because the way the rumors and the things that they're spreading about you or other people is a reflection of what they think about themselves. And I said this before in many videos. So, long story short, if you come across people that gossip, cut them off. Cut them off. That's one of the things too I'm very careful from. I'm not around people that gossip. If most people ever see me, like I said, I put that on everything. I'm not a person that swears. One of the things that I had to, I know that I'm always by myself because I really feel and I know that I'm very secure when I'm by myself. Don't get me wrong. In these times now, people are trying to find you as a lick when you're by yourself, but I'm much more at peace. I'm not in no drama. And I noticed, like, for example, like, it was a certain individual, and I just blocked this person. This person loved to gossip. It was just like, yo, we're working, we doing this, we got opportunities doing this, and then for some reason, you want to bring up what happened about a person that you don't know. And I'll tell the person, I'm like, oh, okay, and I'll try to change the subject. But you just being around that person, it could just totally drain you. They'll just see you the same way like they see that other person. 9 times out of 10, that person, for example, that's gossiping, they could be cool with everybody else. And they're cool with you. But at the same time, that environment that you're in, they may not be cool with you. So they'll rather have that person around, like for example, like a job. They'll fire you on purpose just so they can have that person around because they like that person. But is that the person that they keep around that's gossiping? They'll keep that person around, but they'll fire you because for some reason they don't like you. So they'll find an incident like gossip, like for example, something like gossiping to put you in it. Like I said, if you're around people like that, cut them off. Cut people off that are gossiping. If you're around there, you sit and listen to people that are gossiping, really, really evaluate yourself and make a quick move and just stay away from these people because these people could really damage and mess up your opportunities because just people hearing your name in certain situations, they could mess up your reputation and you could be known as a person who gossips too, even though you're not gossiping. Just listening to people gossiping, you being there, you'll be known because you're just listening, you're gossiping with them too. But is it ever good to gossip? No. But again, if you like this video, I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe to your best friend, your new best friend. And also, description below, comment pin to the top. Keep up with the latest luxury styles and trends at gorgeous271.com. Alright? Again, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.